Rose Bowl, Jim. Because he just exited. Hey, Jack, I'm Microwave. I'm Microwave, Jack. Yeah, we're 5 out. It's still going. He's wanted for DUI. You got it. It's on surface streets in Pasadena. Mark, good point. It's not going to. Do you want me to do Wilson or Santiago?
Southbound now at the Keys.
Vehicles southbound through the Chia carpool.
At the Keys.
Vehicles southbound through the Chia carpool.
At the Keys.
Vehicles southbound through the Chia carpool.
At the Keys. The cross traffic at your next intersection.
Vehicles southbound through the Chia carpool.
At the Keys. The cross traffic at your next intersection.
Vehicles southbound through the Chia.
South. The cross traffic at your next Orange Grove.
Southbound through the Chia.
South.
That's Garfield, Pershing Orange Grove.
Southbound through the Chia.
South.
That's Garfield, Pershing Orange Grove.
Back arrow of 299, 299. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so going south. Perfect, thanks, Mark.
From Orange Grove.
11 George
Westbound
70. Let's have
Orange
units
Grove.
start setting up spike strips.
He's
We're hitting
in
the same
car
areas.
going westbound on Orange Grove. So he's at about our nose.
All right, come up to
Headed
mountains.
west.
Stand by for directions. Could be a T intersection.
The LAPD airstrip's over there.
Touching mountain.
Cool.
All right, out to mountain and eastbound mountain.
I got the car at 1 o'clock.
Through the red
Come.
at sunset.
And through red at sunset. George 70 requesting units with spike strips. Air 18, where do you want
Okay,
them?
coming northbound right at us.
You can come around like Orange Grove and Fair Oaks and Mountain. Keep circling this area.
18 requesting unit with spike strips. Orange Grove and Fair Oaks. Mountain and Fair Oaks.
Code 6 Fair Oaks and Orange Grove. Orange Grove and Fair Oaks.
7100.
11 George 70. Verify airship. Are we in tracking?
You let me know what you want to do, sir. He was like fast and slow, fast and slow. So let me know what you want to do.
Let's go into tracking, and then we'll find spots to spike strip.
Okay, sounds good. Southbound Worcester coming back out to Orange Grove. And looks like eastbound Orange Grove. So watch that cross traffic. I didn't meant to be there. Still east. And first left northbound turn.
3.5 out to this show.
Garfield, I think it is.
Oh, from Orange Grove.
Orange Grove westbound.
We got some traffic coming up ahead of you guys.
Okay, turning again.
If I were ready for spikes, Marengo and Orange Grove.
2.5 out.
Hey, hold the frequency. Suspects running southbound Marengo on the east side of the street.
Suspect running southbound Marengo, east side of the street.
All right, he just went in the back door of this residence here, guys. Underneath my light. I don't want to take my eyes off of it. It's going to be underneath my light. Went in the back door. It's going to be a male, light-colored long-sleeve shirt. Black and white at the corner there. Stay right there. Let's get a unit 1 east. And
2 minutes out.
officers coming southbound if you get a chance. The house that I have lit up, if you can put out the numbers.
Suspect running into the rear door of a residence, male wearing a light-colored long-sleeve shirt, requesting 1 unit east of Marengo at Mountain.
Driver out and running. The car kept going, though, because he didn't put it in park. Running into the back of a property here on Worcester Avenue in Orange Grove.
George 70
Going
airship.
into
Can
the
you
back
light up
door,
the house that he went in?
airship overhead. They know exactly where this person is at.
Up right now. It's this one right here with the black
The airship
sedan
doesn't want to
that's,
take the light off the house
backed into
to
the
look at
driveway.
the vehicle because they don't want to lose sight of the driver. But I'm going to widen out the shot just a touch so that I can look at the vehicle and see what's going on over there.
Residents of the black sedan backed into the driveway.
Looks like officers are just moving into place. There's the car up on the sidewalk. They're going to start making call-outs here in just a moment.
It's going to be on the east side of the
1 minute.
street here. Yeah, if you guys come 1 south. The 1 south where you're at right now.
This is perfect, Jim. Thank you. We're going to be up in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make a call out to anybody at this car and try to clear this car and get it out of play.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do my best to keep an eye on this. Meanwhile, if we can get another unit to come 1 street east and hold that, that'd be great.
Airship, and verify, was this a driver who came out of the car?
Okay, so the driver got out, left the vehicle running, and went to the east side sidewalk, ran down, and then came in the back door of this residence.
Frequency is clear except northeastern Rampart.
He did, Colleen. This pursuit coming to a stop here only about a minute ago. We're in a residential area of Pasadena, Worcester Avenue and Orange Grove Boulevard. The car is the one that you see up there on the sidewalk, and this was initially the Northeast Division of the LAPD that was in pursuit of the driver because they believed that the man behind the wheel was under the influence of alcohol. Now, the vehicle came to a stop there, but the driver, he took off running and ran right into this house here that you see on Worcester Avenue. He went into the back door, and we haven't seen him come back out just yet. The airship knows exactly where he's at, though. That's why they have the night sun overhead. And now what you're going to see the officers of the LAPD do is try to clear the car because they are yet to make call-outs to that car to figure out if anybody else is inside of the vehicle. Initially, all we had heard was that it was just the male driver, but of course, out of an abundance of caution, officers do have their guns drawn, and they're going to approach the vehicle now just to make sure that nobody else is inside. And once they can clear the vehicle, they can focus their attention on taking that man into custody. Again, all happening here in a residential area of Pasadena, just off of Worcester Avenue and Orange Grove Boulevard. That's latest overhead from News Shop Before Alpha. Let's send it back down to you, Chuck and Colleen. Yeah, they haven't approached it yet because they wanted to make sure they could clear the car first and just really be comfortable in that aspect to make sure that they're not looking for anyone else. Now, as you mentioned, it's unclear if this is an area that is familiar to him. It's unclear if this is even his home or perhaps a friend's house. But officers had actually gone into tracking mode right before the vehicle came to a stop because he had circled this area multiple times already. So they thought that he was going to bail from the car. So for that reason, they gave him a little bit of room. They backed up. They left no vehicles from the police department within his line of sight so that he would think that he was no longer being pursued and that he would stop the vehicle, and that's exactly what he did. He got out of the car, took off running, and is now believed to still be hiding inside of that home. Yeah, he had absolutely no difficulty getting in. Now, if that means that the door just simply was unlocked, or if perhaps somebody is inside and unlocked it for him, that's, of course, all going to be under investigation. But as far as we know, the man who was being pursued by the LAPD's Northeast Division officers is still inside of this home here on the 700 block of Worcester Avenue in Pasadena. Clear, thanks.
Hey, Airship. Verify we have the target location covered. Hey, east and west. Verify we have the target location
Yeah, you
covered.
have
Hey,
a
east
unit
and
to
west.
the east, and then you got
Verify we have
the south there.
the target location
Yeah, you
covered.
have a
Hey, east
unit
and
to
west.
the east, and
So our
then you got
container set up around house, correct?
south there.
The target location.
Perhaps, because they didn't say it
So our
was
container
stolen.
set up
They
around
said it was DUI.
738
The target location
Yeah, you
covered.
have a
Hey,
unit
east
to
and west.
the east,
So our
and then you
container
got
set up around house, correct?
738
Target location
Yeah, you
covered.
have a
Hey,
unit
east
to
and
the
west.
east,
So
and
our
then you got
container set up around house,
House.
correct?
Hey, Jack on the microwave. 738. That's three numbers. 738 Worcester. That's WORCE as in Edward, ST as in Tom, E as in Edward, R as in Romeo. And that's Avenue. It crosses with Orange Grove. (738) Worcester. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So if it's a hot pursuit, like they literally just saw the guy enter, they can flee in after him. But in this case, it's no longer considered hot pursuit because it's been several minutes since they last saw him go in. So in this case, I think they would need a warrant. Then it'd be fine because they were in hot pursuit. Had they been right on his tail, they could go in without a warrant. Exactly. He's now had time to settle in, so it's no longer considered hot pursuit. Now, if they thought that somebody's life was in danger, then they wouldn't need a warrant either. Alrighty, Jack. Love to.
Chair, this is in the Commerce Train Yard, just east of the 710 freeway, south of the 5 freeway, and we're looking at it as we arrive here. It looks like one of those 2 locomotives on fire. The LA County Fire Department on scene here, trying to put that fire out. It looks like it's in the rear of the front locomotive, and they're putting a lot of water on it. I can tell you that it's a very long train, probably about a quarter mile in length, but as I come out here, you'll see the location here. In the Commerce Train Yard, there is some homes here to the south side of the train yard, but they're not impacted too much by this fire. A little smoke coming into their area, but again, a locomotive fire here. It is stopped, and they are looking like they're getting it knocked down. That's the very latest overhead in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
What are you doing, dude? Sit down on the ground, and I'll bring the car. I didn't do nothing. Ow! 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 Put him on!
A California man says the police paralyzed him during an arrest. 65-year-old